The Siege of Rodhelm.
I will turn on the chat just for me. You guys won't be able to see it for the most part, I think. Hold on, I gotta do a test. Does this show up on stream? It does. It shows up on stream a little bit. I'm actually gonna turn chat back off. All right. So, music. What do we need for music? Some of this will work. Oh, look at this. All right, I'm going to turn on my controller. Congratulations. You guys get to see some controller gameplay. I imagine it'll break my computer, as it does. Yep, I don't have audio anymore. Thank you. I appreciate my computer doing this every time. There we go. PS5 or Xbox? I have a PS5 controller. Somebody actually, I had a PS4 controller and it was like shitty. And somebody, back when I was playing Elden Ring, actually bought me a new controller, which was really nice of them. Anyway, the reason I get a controller is so I can do smooth things like this. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice for like good camera? Really nice camera work when I get a controller out. Which is why I would do it. Let me change the stream title. Okay. I don't know what they're up to right now. Hold on, let me message Casey. Hold on, where is Casey? I want to do something for Casey. One second.
We showed them bastards.
Forgive the delay. I'm assuming they're going to start as soon as the next match starts. So, I don't actually know a ton about this event, but I will quickly check. The Medieval Fighting League is your chance to bash heads, cross swords, and dominate the enemy with high-skilled teammates. You will have to utilize coordination and strategy to push Chivalry to its limits in 64-player team objective. Bi-weekly, the best of the best will take up arms under the banner of a seasoned general who will lead their team into battle from the front lines. You will be stationed in 8-man squads that must operate in unison to hold the front line, conduct lethal flanking maneuvers, break through a blockade, or construct ingenious defenses as an engineer. Commencing Friday, June 23rd at 8 p.m., which is now. I see that I've started nowhere near anything. Meow. I'm assuming this is live. I'm going to assume it's live. So what do we have going on? How's the team composition? Oh. Analog 6 not working. What do we have? We have a lot of knights. A lot of knights, actually. I pretty much only see knights and knights in like vanguards with big weapons. Squad boomer? I don't know. At least for the Agathan team. Now, on anybody that's not playing, we've got, I'm assuming, yeah, Soder Dave playing Man-at-Arms. He's a Man-at-Arms main. And we've got a Spear player. Enjoy. A lot of Heavy Mace, a lot of Messer. Ooh, we have a Halberd player. Who is that? The Kool-Aid Man. And Dadler as another Spear player. Is that Simple? No, that's not Simple. He has the same customization as Simple. Yeah, I don't really see too many Raiders. Oh, Simple's on the other team. There he is. So, pushing the siege towers is pretty free. Just straight up, it's fucking free. There's absolutely no way they're going to fail this objective. I guarantee it. I'll eat my fucking shoe. I'm not gonna eat my shoe. My shoes are nice. I would almost eat my shoe if they can defend this objective. But the one after it, at the Gatehouse, that one's very defendable, and we could see the match end right there. Look at tournament games like this. You would join the Tournament Grounds Discord server. Ooh, Old Knight. Bungie playing Greatsword. No longer playing Greatsword. He's dead. The fighting over here is fierce. Like Old Knight's over here. I don't think he can clutch this. Yeah, there's just not really a way he can do it. Yeah, it's a slaughter. This game mode is going to be a lot more about numbers and positioning than it is about individual skills. Now, individual skills do matter, right? But they don't save the... You can't win a 5v1 in this kind of game. It's just not happening. The most you'll see is a 2v1 or 3v1, I think. And that would be pretty hard fought. Because all of these players know exactly how to stab around your block or to do heavy mix-ups, and it's too hard. Ooh, Ty Newman, very good player. Running all the way around. Oh my god, did you see the movement on that? Maniac. I guess he's moving to be a pest. Kirby. Oh, it's Kirby. Kirby did not expect that. Yeah, Ty is being an absolute menace right now. Just as I say, you're not going to see many 1vx's, and here he is, just being a fucking pest. And here comes DVS. Almost saved Ty, but not quite. Meanwhile, at the other tower, it's much busier. Yeah, they are just snowballing over here right now. The Masons are not available currently. They're trying, but the Masons right now at this tower are doing what I call trickling in. Oh, not anymore. Trickling in is when your team is dead, and you sort of move towards where they just died, and then you don't have enough teammates to do anything. What's the average level here? I will check when I get a moment. Because I'm kind of curious myself. But if these players are very duel heavy, they will be a lot lower level, because dueling is lower level in general. Ooh, Owls. Owls, very good halberd player. Jack, a rapier player. I could probably take him, but it's a good matchup against the halberd in those kind of spots. A catapult crew. They don't really have anything to shoot at right now. Everybody has moved to the other tower. Man, look at this. You would never see this in a 64-man like server normally. This is just not the kind of gameplay you would see. The Masons are holding this pretty well, and they're pushing back Agatha. Yeah, they won this fight. By far. I see War Club. I think Casey is better than I am. He's a big advocate of the War Club, and apparently Randy is using the War Club as well. I've never seen him use the War Club, actually. Actually, no. Bungie is using the Highland Sword, and Casey is playing Spear. Now, that's a little unusual. You don't see many Highland Swords anymore since it got nerfed, but I still think it's very good. I still think Highland Sword is incredible, even in high-level play. Peon with the Maul. He's doing a pretty good job, but 2 great swords versus a Maul, and they're both Vanguard. Ooh! Come on. Come on, boy! Come on, boy! Oh! He almost choked, and then the other guy choked. Peon, our boy. Sick. Yeah, I think they're going to push this tower to the wall. Okay, bias. Actually, I have players I really like on both teams. Although Peon, frequent at my stream, a good friend of mine, etc., etc. But so is Casey and Bungie, and a lot of the players in this game are friends. There's Quasi, using heavy mace, default armor, as you'd expect from him. Best duelist in the game. Almost uncontested. Like, Strida? Strida might be here, yeah. Yeah, there's Strida.
Oh, there, Peon.
Strida, other streamer. He's been playing a lot more competitive stuff lately. I think he'll work his way into it. I think he's still on the lower end of competitive players, but I mean, you only get better by playing, right? Oh, Snake Case, one of my PAX team members. He's very good. Love him. A lot of good players in here. And how are they going to take the Gatehouse? So the Gatehouse is a very hard to take objective. It is incredibly easy for the attackers to lose here. The defenders have a huge advantage. Like a huge advantage. It's going to be extremely, extremely difficult. I'm going to keep this camera angle. I feel like this is a good one. Because it just kind of like covers the entire side. I can just do this. It looks like The Sims. It looks like the fucking Sims when I do this. I'm going to take a drink really quick. Hold on. Engineers are putting their barricades right at the entrances, what I've noticed. And that stops them from taking a really easy route into the objective, and they have to waste time breaking it. And guess what? They're just going to put down more. Eat shit. Eat shit, I guess. Obviously, they can just go around it, but here's the thing. When you're funneled into one entrance, like because you can't go through that doorway, it forces you into one entrance, which is easier to hold. And then the Masons don't have to worry so much. But the Agathian team is actually managing to get a pretty good foothold. They have it right now. But the Masons can push in so easy. Here's what aggressive engineering looks like. So the engineers put down the barricades here, and that stops it stops them from getting in so easily. And that makes it a pain in the ass to get to the objective after you die as a defender. It just wastes a little bit more of your time. It looks like they're holding it. They're doing a very good job. They might take this one. They're winning fights upstairs. They're winning fights downstairs. And yeah, they managed to break, I think, the hardest objective besides the last two. Very good job to the Agathian team. I don't think these teams have names. They might. I don't know the names on these teams. I think one team is called like the Lions. Lions of Agatha, bare your ass and spread your cheeks. Fight for your king. Fight for your kingdom. Fight for Agatha. The Lions and the Ravens. Ah, yeah. So I don't see the Masons defending this objective at all. I think it's impossible. It's just not gonna happen. But I think any time they buy is good. So if I can use well, actually, Glacier, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure what they're gonna do is they're going to compare the times defended. So if the Raven team, the Masons in this map, if they defend this objective longer than the other team can do it, then they might not be able to, like, they might win, if you get what I mean. It's about your time spent doing it. You want to get a better time than them. Hamburgs versus Snake Case. Who will win before somebody breaks this fight? Snake Case is dominating this fight easily, but guess what? It's a 2v1 now. Now it's a 1v3. They're doomed. How many rounds is there? Don't know. Is it a public lobby? No. It is a passworded tournament server, which I think means it runs a little bit better. Yeah. All right. So they finished the 10th objective, as you'd expect. Yeah. The poor Lunas. I can't read the name. I'm dyslexic. It's not my fault. It's just going to be rough. That's a pretty smartly placed barricade that will last for one more second. So, how are they going to push these towers? I wonder what the strategy is going to be for the Mason team to try and stop this from happening. Special rules. Probably a class limit, like don't have 8 spears. I assume the only limit is not having a lot of spears. I'm sure I can ask Casey whenever he shows back up what the rules are. But are there archers? I haven't seen any archers. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen any. It looks like it's just kind of a mess over here. Let's go check the other tower. The other tower is rolling, borderline uncontested. Randy doing his best, but Randy, as good as he is, cannot delay an entire team, I think. Ty fighting for his life. God bless him. Ooh, an amazing target switch. Just enough to buy himself enough time. Very good. Peon going to fight the entire team. Normal behavior from him. He's dead. God bless. Hi, Rabbit. They're just pushing the tower, really. Here's Dave. Getting shredded as a man-at-arms would by 3 polearms. Well, 2.5 polearms. Oh yeah, the Agathian team's just descending down on them. I feel like there's not a ton of organization going on from the Mason team here. But I mean, this is a really hard objective to defend too, because like any tower, if you go to one, they just go to the other. Strictly a dueler. No, he plays last team standing as well. He's actually part of the best team, Mirage. Very good at it, I'd add. But I feel he's a lot weaker outside of duels. But I mean, saying a top player is a little bit weaker is not much of anything. Cryptic fumbling the bag yet again by knocking down Dave and getting them both killed. God bless him. Ooh, it's Funk. Funk very Very nice man. Runs a lot of these events. He's a official Torn Banner moderator. Love him. We wouldn't be able to do a lot of these events without Funk, and I'm sure he's a little bit in charge of this one as well. A lot of veteran players in this lobby. A lot of veteran players. Which means that this is probably a really sweaty match. In fact, normally, like, I've seen some of Strida's, like, competitive lobbies, and some of the players in there are pretty weak, in my opinion. But in this one, this is probably the sweatiest lobby I've ever seen. There's just a lot of really top players on both teams, which makes a ton of variety, I feel. It makes the gameplay very interesting. Lobby players check. I'll do that. I'll do it at the start of the next objective. Again, I don't want to waste any time watching this event. All right, so the Masons are starting to get a foothold as the ramps get closer to the wall. They have to defend it for 5 minutes, which is very hard, but they can sort of congeal their entire team right here and with a little bit right over there. It's kind of a mess. Here, I'm going to swing the camera around. The level appears to have unloaded over there. Not sure if anybody can catch that. That's very interesting. I think it's flooding. And out come the Agathians from the flooding. All right, there we go. Oh, never mind. Working game, as we all know. All right, the Agathians are starting to get a real foothold. They're pushing back. This tower does not have enough Masons at it. And this tower has too many Masons. But they can easily switch over to this one. Are you streaming the match? I am. Do I count? Do I count? I think I do. Hey, it's Sam. Not the Sam, not our Sam, but a different Sam. I know a lot of these players. I've been aware of a lot of these players. There's a couple names I don't recognize, but is that curse word? Yeah, it was. This is going to be really hard for... It's going to be really hard for them. Let's defend. Should be clear. I know what I'm talking about. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. I have to be clear. Old Knight. I feel like Old Knight's making, like... This is the kind of positioning mistake I feel that exists. Where, like, yeah, he can go over and fight, but then he just kind of gets shredded. He's not doing nothing, but... I guess it doesn't really matter because they're just going to push the rest of the objective, and the Masons cannot stop it. Yeah, there we go. No, it's fine. Strida's a good guy. What kind of levels do we got? We got a couple level 1000s. We've got what looks like 4. Most levels are above 400 at least. Although we do have a couple players that are very new. Okay, it's flashing. A level 19. He's having a rough time, but he'll get there. All right, what is the strategy here? There's not really a good choke point to funnel them in, but they're trying. They're gonna try. The engineers seem to be making walls that they can break down, but it'd be easier for the Agathian team to go around them. So I think they're gonna try to funnel the Agathian team into the open, the obvious open spot, right? It's a big entrance that says, "Hey, come over here. Don't go over there." The Agathians are getting a good push. All right, they're capturing it. Let's hope the Masons can hold it for more than a couple seconds. They gotta make the most of this right now. Can they? Can they push back? The Agathians are getting a really good hold, but there's enough Masons on point that they stopped capturing it. But it's even. It's going to come down to the individual fights going on right now, if they're going to start capturing or not. Masons are getting it. They're starting to put up some banners. That's good. It looks like they're going to go for the stage instead of the entire courtyard, which I feel is a better, it's a better idea. The Masons managed to get it back. Can they keep it? The Agathians might be falling victim to what I call trickling in. I'm going to hope that they don't trickle in again. You know, they got to really... They got to push as a group. They need a big push all at the same time. And then they need to carry that momentum. I see somebody down there with a messer doing a really good job, but positioning mistake, he's not going to be able to deal with that. That's impossible. Yeah, the Masons are getting a... They're pushing back. I feel like they wasted their banners, though. Gonna be honest. This is a little bit too many banners, I feel. They could have spread them out a little bit more. But, you know, I'm not on the team. It's their choice. They probably all put them down in the initial panic of... Oh, God, we're losing, you know. That initial panic was probably pretty big. The Gathian team capturing the courtyard again. I guess all the banners are helping because they have to break all the banners. Banner stack, kind of. Banners work like ammo system. Like think of a TF2 dispenser. There's a certain amount that it can put out at a time. So if you have more banners, they're more spread out. But they don't stack healing. You're not gonna get like multiple heal sources at once. But you can spread out the amount of healing being given out, so one banner has to work less hard, I guess would be the right way to put it. And the Agathian team gets it on their second push. Now I need a drink, because I have not taken a breath at all. And who is John Rudhelm? It is Quasi. Quasi is John Rudhelm. The best duelist, he can probably live. This is going to be the hardest objective, I feel, for the other team. Let me take a drink. I am thirsty.
Keep these losers away from our nobles.
It's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard to do this. Already lit on fire. Now, normally, when you're playing team objective, you will see people throw oil pots directly into their teammates' heads and ruin everything. But depending on how the Agathian team can manage to get their throws, and they can pray the server agrees with them, they can really carpet bomb the entire area that the heir has to stand and just make it impossible for him to not be on fire. Cheek closing off the side entrance. Really good idea, I feel. He's trying to open it up for his teammates to spawn. We're 3.5 minutes from the end, and Quasi does not have any damage. That's bad, by the way. They need to really start pushing. But they might be feeling a little bit desperate, and if they try to push without like a big momentum, like a wave, they're not going to get anything done. They have to make a big, you know, a big push all at once, or else they're not going to do anything. They got a lot of defense. They got a lot of banners. Quasi is completely protected. He's not at risk at all. Snake Case trying to make something happen in the back. It's just not going to happen. He can't do anything by himself. Cryptic, a very good player, but I'm going to call him the Choke Master. He does choke. Love him. Cryptic is like the best player I know that just chokes the most. I don't think he has like great nerves. He can beat me any day, though, you know. Like he's so good, but I see him like whenever those clutch moments come in, he just kind of like he kind of fumbles it. But I mean, I've been in a tournament setting. If you guys like have ever watched somebody in a tournament and you're like, man, how did you lose that, Lamau? it's really nerve-wracking. Tournament nerves are real, and even if you go like, oh, I wouldn't choke, you know, it's not a big deal, it's just a video game. Even if you're relaxed, it really does, like, it wears on you. It's tough to stay calm in a tournament environment. It gets to you. It got to me, that's for sure. You get in your own head, you start doubting yourself, you start making, like, mistakes, and it seems stupid in hindsight, but... yeah, with a minute 30 left, unless the Gathehouse team gets a really big push all at once, this is not going to happen. And with all these banners, they're constantly getting health back. This is just too tough. But here's the deal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the Mason team wins here or not. If the Gathehouse team, which is probably going to be on defense next time, gets to this exact spot as well, and they get a worse time on the other objective. Imagine this, right? If they tie, it comes down to the time they did objective. So even doing the torch phase faster could get them to win. Obviously, if they kill Quasi, that would be better than not killing Quasi. But if they tie, it comes down to time. Right, they're getting a good push. Quasi is sort of in a tough spot, but he's a good player. He can defend himself. He's getting chewed up. 30 seconds left. He's getting chewed up. He's at half health. He's a blunder half health. But watch this. But watch this. Amazing map design is going to come in. With 20 seconds left, he might run into the back of the map. Yep. He's going to retreat to the back of the map into the desertion zone. It looks like there's no chance they're going to be able to get him now. Oh, wait. He's actually running back forward. And, nah, not anymore. Yeah, able to retreat into that desertion zone, and the defenders do win. But let's take note of the time. This is important. This screen is important. So I'm actually going to screenshot it for... I'm going to screenshot it for Casey. Let's take a look at the scores really quick. How did they do? A lot of deaths on both teams, but a couple people did manage to break 100. Strida doing very well in that match, actually. God bless him. No, not that time. The time on the objectives.
The Siege of Rudhell.
So basically, imagine this. I'm going to assume the, I gotta switch teams back to spectator. Imagine this. Total time doesn't matter? Not really. If they do the torch objective faster than the other team did the torch objective, that's like a win in their favor. If you get what I'm trying to say. So even though the torch objective got crunched immediately, if the other team crunches it faster, it works. Yeah, it's the objectives. Or if they kill the air on their push, then obviously they win. If they kill the air on their push, then that's going to be a win. So I'm assuming, yeah, the teams just swapped. Everybody that was on the Mason team is now on the Gathehouse team. If they hold the towers more, that's better. If they hold the Gatehouse better, that's more. You know what I mean? You can either do better or do better times, is what I'm saying. If the Mason team defends before they get to the air, then they win. If the Gathehouse team kills the air, they win outright. So far, this is very entertaining. You can see a lot of really good plays from these players. But why don't we go in and take a look at some of these individual plays? Now, Cryptic, I was pretty mean to him when I said he was the choke master. I still think he's the choke master, but let's take a look. Let's see how he's doing. He's using the messer, as he does. I lost it. There it is. Quit running so fast. He's being really careful about his positioning. And by yeah, right there, he saw that his team was losing, and he backed up to make sure he's pushing with a wave, rather than trying to fight and then getting killed, which is a pretty smart thing to do. It takes a lot of mental know-how to come up with that. And now he's pushing in. Ooh, look at that outfit. Look at that level 1000 outfit. Look at that. You don't get that with any other heraldries. Bungie playing Halberd. Bungie actually won a duel tournament, I feel, with Halberd. I think with Halberd. He is going right under my fucking camera. Ooh, just clipped by both sides. What are the regulations? I'm pretty sure you can't use throwing weapons. Like, you know, throwing knives. Actually, all right, I'm going to assume this could be wrong. Okay, so I'm just going to be clear. This could be wrong information. I think what this is the same rules as my competitive league in the other way. So you can't use throwables unless you're playing Ambusher. Ambusher can use throwing knives. Everybody else can't use throwing knives. You can throw your primary and secondary weapon and shield, but you can't throw, like, you know, the other things. That's just assuming, though. I don't know that for sure. What kind of event is this? 64-player team objective. The teams were, I think, were randomly generated based off of everybody who signed up. And there are very, very good players on both teams. Yeah, they probably limit spears to a small number. There might be a class limit, but I don't know that for sure, because that would be really hard to regulate with 64 players. Yeah, apparently Strida does pretty well in competitive. God bless him. I'm glad to see him getting better and better. 4 spears per team. Yeah, 4 spears is already a lot. It looks like they're already pushing a little bit faster. I feel like they're getting a much better push on the Agathian team than the Mason team had. Let me check the time. Stutters on PS4 are really bad. Yeah, buddy, I know. Actually, I can't see the time very well. That's okay. Imagine 32 spearmen. That is a win. You win that fight. It's simple. You win. There's nothing the other team can do unless they also do that. Maybe halberds, but halberds would probably struggle a little bit. It's an open invitation? Yeah, but there's sign-ups. And I'm assuming the people who did sign up were pretty, like, they're pretty competitively involved. There's Gunnar. He's got a different Twitch name. I don't recall what his Twitch name is, but he is a viewer of mine, and he's pretty good. I fought him. He's like, I would put him about on par with me in duels. Very good player. Although I think I beat him a little bit more in duels. But he definitely makes me work for it. So, now we're at the important objective. How is the Agathian team going to hold this? Because they can hold this, and if they hold it, they win. And if they lose it, but they hold it for a better time, then they win. Bug-free day. Kinda. I didn't get upset, I guess. No archers? I don't see a single archer, so yeah, probably. They're doing a lot of the fighting at the ramps, which could be a good idea. Agathian team, oh shit, wrong button. Agathian team doing a lot of pushing over here. Yeah, poor whoever that was got mulched. Ooh, yeah, that poor Mason Knight did actually get clipped by the barrel trap. Knocked down and then killed. The Agathians are doing a big push. They were holding it. Not anymore. Big push, big push. This music is from the Metal Gear Solid soundtrack. I think Metal Gear Solid has amazing music for this kind of stuff. I put it on in every competitive event. It works. Play Sims music. No. Funny, but no. It's kind of neck and neck on who's capturing. Only a couple more Masons in the objective, but the Masons are actually they're busy fighting out here instead of getting on point. They need bodies on the objective. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Let me at them.
Don't you dare down.
Simply cannot express my
Can they get in the point before the Gathians capture it? No, they can't. That didn't look like as long as the other team. I feel like the, unless the Mason team pulls out a really clutch defense somewhere else, I don't think they're doing as well so far. But they could hold this torch objective longer. This could win them the game. But can the other team do it faster? Cheek already running in. That's one. No, Illusion. It's not about defending on the tents. It's about defending longer on the tents. But you already know that. I already said that. Shh. You put the emote. I know that was a joke. It's amazing the kind of different gameplay you see, right? Because you go into a casual lobby, and everybody is just kind of a flounder, right? They're just a fish. They just run up, they swing. It's a big death ball. But here you see a lot of like smarter positioning. You see a lot more. In a way, you see a lot more killing because it's harder to survive. When weird people come at you and they know how to feint and go around your body and they have all the good movement and footwork and stuff, it's really tough. Who versus who? This isn't a clan fight. This is a bunch of competitive players all signed up and their teams got randomly assigned. Oh, it's Zombie Poner. Where is he? There he is. God bless him. He made a huge positioning mistake. He's dead instantly. What a shame. All right, so I don't know how... We'll compare the times once we get there. But... let's see. I think the Agathian team has a stronger push here than the Agathian team did last time. Are you taking up a slot in spectator mode? I believe so, but now I'm kind of curious. Yeah, kind of. Ooh, actually, they're kind of down a player, but there are slots in the server. I'm assuming some people are probably crashing because that is an issue in the game right now. You know what I've noticed about a lot of these Root Helm objectives, and I don't know if anybody else has really thought about this either. Every Root Helm objective, except for like the last two, are very they're very split up. You've got two sides of the Gatehouse. You've got two siege towers. You've got two ramps. It's very easy for all of your forces to be split up, and I feel like that makes it kind of hard to defend on. You know? Oh yeah, do you know you can knock down this body, and that can kill people? Some people probably didn't know that. Over here, they are defending this one, but doesn't really matter when they're pushing the other one so hard. And I feel like the Mason team's probably scrambling to try and get, like, to defend both of them. Yeah, they're no longer defending that. How is the other tower doing now? They are pushing. Almost uncontested. I think there's one Mason back there trying to do... It's Cryptic. Cryptic doing a pretty good job, but he can't make that happen. Poor guy. He can't do everything by himself. Looks like they're going to wrestle that one back. And as they're wrestling that one back, this one rolls up. Which one do you defend? Which one do you defend? Hello, Seismic. Where do you concentrate your forces? Yeah, they're just pushing. They're just rolling this fucking tower. The Agathian team is looking very strong. It kind of looks rough, but this is a good spot for the team to congeal for the Masons if they can just get a foothold. Zafnali is positioning really bad, but he's not dying, which is a good start, and then he died. I feel like it would have been better if he played a little bit safer, but splitting up That can be that's a strategy that's risky but can work. Yeah, they're rolling it, man. The other tower quickly catching up. They've got a big flank on the team trying to defend the farther up ramp. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad's a nice guy, I think. I think I recall him being quite nice. So many, just this lobby's stacked. There are so many players. I would probably be terrible in this lobby if I was using Rapier. I would try. But I don't think it would go good. I feel like I would get mulched, especially with the servers being how they are. Yeah, this is not going well for the Masons. Let's get kind of a wide shot here. I can't go any higher, or else I would. Yeah, this is an easy push. It's too late to stop it. All the momentum. All the momentum in the fucking world. A very cool trick. Very cool. Very cool. And how is the all right, they've opted for the stage instead of even bothering with the courtyard itself, which could be better if they hold it. But they're not really focusing their forces correctly, in my opinion. They're much less organized. They're going right. They're just dedicating all to the stage. Look at that. The Agathians are trying to push, like, up the back, which could be a mistake. But now they're taking the stage from the front. When my eyes were the other way. And the Masons have to get on there right now. I think they'll get it back. Will they? The Agathians are still capturing it. They got an aggressively placed banner. That's really good for them. Controller movement. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do this on a mouse. You kidding me? I couldn't do this on a fucking mouse. You're out of your mind. Ooh, a double. Is that a hold on, how many people just died to that fucking ballista? 3, a triple. We just saw a fucking triple. What a shame. What a shame for the Masons. That sucks for them. Oh, there goes another one. You know, we didn't see any fucking ballista going at from the other team before. Yeah, that's an easy push for the Agathians. I feel like I don't think the Mason team can win this one, even if they survive. I don't know if they're going to do any maps after this. Nino is the heir. I don't know if they're going to do any maps after this, but if they do, that would be another chance for the other team to come back. So again, in case anybody missed it, and then I'm going to take a drink once I'm done explaining it. This game is either based on who got farther or based on the time to complete the objective. So what that means is if the heir survives on this objective, then it's going to compare who completed each objective faster. Ooh, the Agathian team is doing a really hard push right away. They did not get their defenses up. Oh, Nino is having a bad fucking day. He's trying to hold on, but he just can't. He's in the desertion zone. This is not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's trying. He's on. Yeah, that's it. And the Agathian team wins this one by far. That is a rough spot for them. Yeah, they definitely completed that faster. They tried their best, but I don't know if they're going to do another one after this. I feel like they would because the event said it was going to 10 o'clock. But we'll see.
The Siege of Rudhelm.
Okay, they're swapping to Lion Spire. Okay, so now they're both going to have an attack and defense on Lion Spire now.
The fall of Lion Spire.
Hold on, let me ask really quick. I feel like... Oh, we're missing the... I can't move my camera. Just so you know, I can't move. It's stuck.
I'll be damned if they are to fall into Malric's greedy hands today.
Nice building.
Let the defense of Lion Spire be a mighty
This map does
roar
look
of
pretty good, doesn't it?
defiance heard across this land. They shall not pass.
I think they'll use the catapult. Oh, fuck yeah. There's no way they're not using the fucking catapult, dude. You're out of your mind. There is absolutely no way in hell they are not using the catapult. Also, you know, it just kind of occurred to me. What's going on over there? Has anybody ever looked over here? Oh, my camera broke. Huh. Looks nice over there. Which teams are participating? So everybody signed up at the same time, and the teams were, I think, randomly generated. Because there are people from, like, packs on both sides. There are people from Horde on both sides, etc., etc. I think they... I'm not sure if it was... It might have been deliberately made to try and make a balanced game, but regardless, there are... It is a huge mix of players. They have squads, apparently, like of 8 people per. And those squads are apparently working together as well. So not really any teams, per se. Not doing as good of a job on the catapult as I would, but... Yeah, absolutely fumbling the bag. Poor Girthworthy. Hamburg's being a funny. It's okay. Licenseless behavior. That's right. That's why I've got the fucking license. I need a goddamn drink. I am so thirsty. That was a really cool rock. Where is everybody on this map? Well, let me check something. Yeah, everybody's here. Ooh, that was either a really good or really bad rock. I think that was Randy. One guy. They're having a bit of fun. Hi. All right, I need my drink now. My drink of choice was hot tomato soup in my thermos for 5 hours. You're gonna end stream after end. Yeah, I actually have plans after the stream. Yeah, one guy's fucking pushing the ram. What do they do? They're being such goofballs. They're being such goofballs. It's fucking funny. Let's go. Hi, Randy. We're taking... Oh, they're having a break. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That's perfect, because that means I should probably take a break. Stretch. Etc.
Rally together, man! Defend me, lads! Hold your ground! Fall back! Treachery! Save
Okay, so get this. All right, this is something we're talking about. I've got this thermos right here, okay? I make tomato soup. I put it in my pot on my stove. I boil it. Well, I get it to like basically boiling temperature. I put it in the thermos, and then 5 hours later, it's still hot. And the lid's not even on it. The lid's not even fucking on it.
Many thanks.
I've been sipping on that shit all day.
We should probably keep the gate safe.
It's good, too.
Hey!
It's a good thermos. That shit's premium. What is going on over here? Goof Troop. Make this a thumbnail. Yeah, I get a good camera position here.
Gee. Tomorrow, Mimosa making mutton.
Be happy.
All right, so the rules for this event just changed a little bit. 4 spear, 2 halberd.
The fall of Spire.
They added the 2 halberd limit because towards the end of the match, everybody went halberd. Pole arms are just kind of like that. Pole arms are so strong. That's just the way it is.
The Mason Armada
Nice
approaches.
camera.
Those ships carry enough men and supplies to plunder and raise the holy city of
There's some cool shit going on over there.
They must be stopped.
I wish I could see it.
Hold Spire and maintain the trebuchets. Keep them raining hellfire upon the Mason fleet. We hold them here.
Can anyone join this tournament from Discord? I think so, but you would have to just sign up. Big initial push, but no limit on pole hammers. True though. He right. Spear is limited, halberd is limited. All right, I guess we'll all go pole hammer. For some reason my camera sometimes locks up at the start of a match. All right, now that we're actually trying, let's see how it's going. Pretty good push from the Masons so far. They're getting ready with the catapult, but will they do it? Pretty all right. That's too far. I knew that. Licenseless behavior. This is why I'm John Catapult Operator. Ooh, but is the Mason team on... No, it's the Agathian team, actually. They've got both catapults. Not a very good catapult from them that time, though. And the Mason team is attacking the catapult, just wasting their time, and they're probably going to take it. And if they take this catapult, they can actually shoot directly at the other catapult. Sipping on OJ, being a very goofy player, as you'd expect. We have fun here. The Masons are pushing mega hard on this I always use the wrong word. The battering ram. Very, very hard. My brain's always in catapult mode. I love the catapult so much, man. I love the catapult so much. Now that the Mason team has this catapult, though, it's going to be a fucking nightmare for the Agathian team to hold it. Unless they fuck up like that, I guess. I guess they could keep doing that and just kill their whole team. That works. Two Agathians, one Mason. What are your thoughts on Ballista? It can be very useful. Can be. rocks are coming in. If I was on the Mason team, I would probably stop operating the catapult in the back there. I feel like they're just going to cause more harm than good. And I believe, yeah, that's just a team kill. There was no chance of him ever hitting the Agathians from there. This is actually a really good position to have the battering ram in, as long as they don't complete it. They didn't complete it. Oh, wait, hold on. This could be a really big thing for the Agathian team if they hold it. Because basically, it is now in the best position for the Agathian team to stop the Mason team from pushing it. If they just, like, bunch up and create a big problem, that'll work. But the problem is, if you bunch up, there's a catapult. But this could be the spot where they clutch this objective for at least a long time. Because again, if both teams tie, it comes down to the time per objective. So let's say both teams blow up the trebuchets at the end. Then they would compare the time that each objective took. And whatever team did it faster would matter, like, you know, who gets it. So every second that they clutch this objective, even if they lose it, oh my god, that was I think that was 5. I think that was 5 Agathians. And there's, like 4 more. Ooh, this is it. This is the push, I think. This is the push. They can't stop it. It's coming in. Will the Agathian team get there into... Ooh, a nasty team kill with the catapult. That's why he doesn't have his license. I have the license. Oh, but can they do it? Can they get on the catapult before they push it? Nope. No, too many people ran away from it. The entire Agathian team should have touched the battering ram. And there they go again. If I was on the Agathian team, I would have ran the touch to make sure that I have majority hold of it. But it's going to be too hard with that. So now they're going to shoot the door, and there's nothing the Agathian team can do about it. And that's it. The battering ram doesn't matter. We pushed the battering ram all the way up there so we can shoot the gate with a catapult. I know, genius stuff. Oh, but for some reason the Mason operator is missing it. And I doubt it will, but that could cost them the objective. If the other team does that objective faster with the catapult later, then that could cost them... Honestly, it could cost them the game. Sam, trying to pelt the catapult with the ballista, that could also buy them some time. An oil pot would do wonders for the Agathian team right now. Ooh, but they are just not breaking the catapult fast enough. Hamburger's trying his best, but... it's not enough. And that might be it. No, one more. Can Sam break the catapult before the... Nope. Nope, he missed. And he was too slow anyway. Oh no. Oh no, don't do it to him. Oh, he did it to him. What's the score on him right now? Hold on, who's on the catapult? Okay, let's see. 27 to 24. Yeah, they were getting pretty good kills. And now, they push in. It's a spotting ram. Now, what is the Agathian team's plan for defense? Also, is Quasi on the Agathian team right now? Yeah, okay, they're defending first. So the team that won last time is now defending here. They definitely won the Root Helm match. But we'll see how they can handle Lion Spire. It's an opportunity. Gerard. What is Gerard up to?
Interesting how the ones standing on their soapboxes, they said soldiers. This is not a good omen.
Gerard is going back the other way now.
We must defend.
Where will she go? Will she help? Will she clutch the defense? She's doing something. Get in there, Gerard. Get in there. They're dead. They tried their best. Yeah, God bless Gerard. You know, it's their first competitive outing.
Completely intentional.
I think they'll get it next time.
Men of lesser consequence.
Anyway,
Maintain the defense.
let's see. What is the plan here? It looks like it doesn't look like there's a lot pushing from the left. But they are taking the flank route to the right, and they're sort of merging with the center in a big, like, wave. They're pushing on right now. This is, okay, I'm going to be honest here. I'm not sure this is the best barricade placement, but it could work. I feel this is a bit counterproductive. Yeah, I don't think this is good barricading. It looks good, but the problem is your team needs to be able to get back so they can heal. They need room to retreat, and this is just sort of a big wall. It might waste their time, though. It's not useless, but we'll see how it works. I kind of expect people to be fighting here and then get caught and then die. Were you doing the server stuff? Nope. The Agathian team has turned into a big mass. That's good. Ooh, but Zombie... Halbert, wait, is he allowed to pick up weapons? I don't know if he's allowed to pick up weapons, but he did. He went in with a big, like, jump flank. Got in a pretty good bit of damage.
This is not how it ends. God's sakes.
Hold on, I'm going to do a quick check. I'm just messaging somebody about that. All right. How are they doing? It looks like the Masons are... They're sort of starting to get momentum, but then they like lose it. They're trickling in. Snake Case running in like a maniac, creating a lot of problems, but he's in the worst position he could be. Will he get out of it? He did get out of it. That was very good play by Snake Case, and all of a sudden, everything worked for the Mason team. They have complete hold over it. And I think this is going to be them losing the objective. Does this count as being on the objective? I wonder. He's not helping. He is just standing there and being a waste of a slot, I feel. But that is not to... That doesn't matter to me. It matters to him. It's kind of neck and neck who's got it. If the Masons keep this momentum, they can just take the objective. That's true. He is on a horsey. And it's going back and forth. They're trying. They just need bodies on the point. Mason's got it again. Now Agatha got it. Now Agatha got it. They got it. Agatha's got a really good counter push here. They are doing a... I mean, they're just rolling through it. But the Masons are coming in, and they might be able to disrupt that. I saw that fire pot lit only one teammate on fire. That means it's a pretty successful one. Yeah, there's so much action going on. The wall not being particularly effective, but it does give the Agathian team a little bit more time to heal off of big banners, I suppose. The Masons got it. The Masons got it. Will they? An entire... Oh, I got Agatha's back. But can they hold it? There's only like one tick away. Can they hold it? Can they keep holding it? Anyone know the password to this match? Lamau. Lol. Lamau. XD. All right, the Masons have gotta. They're making a big push again. They've got it. They just gotta keep. They just gotta. Agatha's got it again. It's going back and forth. The Masons got it again. This is it. And they're running out of time, so it's a bit of an. Ooh, they stole it back again. Oh, but the Masons got it again. One more second. And they got it. Very, very good. You are using a controller. Oh yeah, I can't like do analog. You think I could do it with a mouse? Here, hold on. Here's how it would look with a mouse. Yeah, awesome. Very smooth. Very smooth. Very smooth. You just can't beat an analog stick for stuff like this. I mean, hell, just think. They used an analog stick to pilot a sub. I think it was going well. There's an invisible wall right here on the side of the bridge, so I can't go off of the bridge. Can I go on this side? No. There's a big invisible wall. I can't go off of the bridge. Oh well. What is the plan here? Let's. What do they got? Will they be counterproductive with these barricades? Only time will tell. It's very possible. It really depends on how they do it. This is not two competitive teams. This is a. Actually, Benny, you explain it. Explain how these teams work for me. All right, the Masons are kind of pushing without too much force. Okay, there's the entire team. Will this work? This is the defining moment, I feel. They're trying. To me, it looks like the defense is folding. But those barricades, like, they could just run around them, but they aren't. All right, now they are. They got banners up on the Mason side. Oh, this does not look good. This did not work. This just in. It didn't work. Yeah, the Mason team is just, they are just rolling up the bridge in a big, like, in a big tidal wave. Tidal waves are usually blue, but in this case it's red for blood, because they're red and they're evil and attacking, and the blood comes out when you hit people with swords, because they're bleeding after getting hit. Anyway, let's see the setup for the let's see the setup for the pillars. Red evil. All right, Snake Case already broke one. Incredible. And it looks like they're gonna break two. Never mind, he ignored that. He probably shouldn't have done that. They've done a lot of damage already. It looks like the entire Agathian team is going to be banking on this one. It is possible to do. This is a possible thing to clutch. However, I know a little trick. And I know this because I did it on my own side. What you should be doing is you should get the spear players, and they should be right here. Because you can actually stab straight down. So what you can do is you can get to the top of this like ledge, and you can stab anybody who's trying to come up the stairs. Anybody. Like you can they can't even look up to block it. You stab over over their head. It's broken, yeah. That's what I would do if I was there right now. But I am not playing. Because playing would be stressful, and I don't want to be stressed. I want to have an easy time. So I will look at them and tell them they're doing it wrong. Armchair. Armchair game player. It's my goddamn right to tell them they're doing it wrong and not do it right myself.
Nice day, little. Look out!
Quasi got the spear. Yeah, he knows what's up. What is going to be the strategy from the Mason team to do this? They could win here. You know, thinking about it, they could actually win this. They're trying. They're trying to make something happen. Pushing from the side, but the Agathians are right behind them. That push isn't going to work. Ooh, ambushed. Bro, get ambushed, idiot. They got a couple ambushers, actually. Oh, but the ambusher just got ambushed. Oh, what a shame. Ooh. They just did it. The entire Agathian team wasn't looking, and neither was I. Jesus. This objective is 100% a win until someone looks the wrong way. Oh, well, what do you know? It looks like you were right on the money, Demon Emperor. It looks like you were onto something. They looked the wrong way and lost the objective. And so did I. Take your eyes off it for but a moment, and it's lost. This trebuchet is already lost. It looks like the entire Agathian team is congealing over at this one, which is a good idea. It's not worth it to defend both of them. However, it looks like Lacuna has made a big mistake coming over here. Sam is going to be a sneaky ambusher, I suppose. But this is a waste. This is a waste of resources because they should be over here doing something. Man, the Metal Gear soundtrack goes really well with these matches, I feel. So, how can they hold this one? We might see a sneaky behind the trebuchet defuse. I would do that. In a competitive match? You kidding me? Soder Dave, being a pest as he does, that's his job as a rat. Bad position, he's dead. Cheek trying to engineer, but you know, honestly, this engineering doesn't really work because they can just jump over it and defuse, arm it from the front. So like, let's say there wasn't any Agathians here, right? You could just run over here and jump up and then start arming it from behind the wall. You don't have to break it. I feel like that's kind of a waste. It might make it a little bit more complicated, but I guess anytime you buy is a good thing, right? Even making them work 1% harder to arm the bomb is, I guess, better than not. Yeah, so now that the entire Agathian team is here, here's what we're discovering. The Mason team has to push here, but they don't get any flank routes. There are no flank routes here. They have to push through one of these entrances and then wrap around, which they are doing. But, you know, it's not exactly easy, I feel. It's a little bit more complex. Yeah, that guy got mulched. 1 money better than 2 money. What? All right, they got a big push. Yeah, see, right now they're arming it through the objective. Yeah, they didn't have to break the wall. But can they disarm it? Yeah, they can. For a second, I got excited. I need Gatorade. I'm very thirsty. Favorite Gatorade flavor? Lemon yellow. It is the most normal tasting drink that I could get. It's not that it's good, it's that it doesn't taste like shit. It's just like, for me, it's just a drink. If you can get what I mean by that. I'm not drinking Gatorade for the taste. I'm drinking it for, well, it's pretty good at hydrating you. Lemon? Yeah. I like lemon. I like lemon, so it's just easy. Oh, electric Amanita. Right now, I'm casting a competitive match, which, if you're new to Chivalry, that might be something you've never seen before. Let's go. Is that a reference? I feel like that's a reference. Masons are pushing pretty hard here. I would be surprised if they don't get it. Yeah, I think they're getting this one. But look at how much time they've wasted. Yeah, I was right. It was from Idiocracy. Yeah, the Agathian team is losing this one. But will the entire Mason team die to the Trebuchet? Because that could throw off a little bit of their momentum, and they need that momentum right now. No, they all back. All right, they're keeping the momentum. They were aware. And they're going to push really hard right away. Because they only have 1:30 to blow up 2 trebuchets, which is just not enough fucking time at all. That is not enough goddamn time. But any second the defending team saves, even if they did lose them both, is good for them. I'm assuming the other trebuchet is already lost and nobody's defending it. Yeah, nobody's even defending it. Because why would they? You only have to defend one. But that will actually buy them another 30 seconds. So they're gonna get another. They're gonna get 1:30 to do this last trebuchet. There we go. That's all the time they get. 1 minute and 15 seconds to do the last objective. Right now, it looks like the Masons are kind of trickling in. They're gonna have to, like, really turn into a death ball to save this. Ooh, Old Knight with a really good mix-up. I saw that. Against Bungie, of all people. But Warhammer's scary. Warhammer fast and scary. Okay, this is a little bit more effective, I feel, than what they did before. Kirby trying to reach over and arm from the other side, but doesn't quite do it. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna win this, the Agathian team. But this is a double-sided match. This is not a one-sided game. If the Agathian team is gonna be on the Mason side next time. Ooh, they did plant it. I mean, that's something. And it's defused. So the Agathian team is going to the Mason side next time. They have to do better on offense than this team did on offense, if you get what I mean. Because they're going to just swap, right? So every objective they do faster. Every objective they do better. Or if they win on the last objective, then they win. Don't they need to destroy 3? No, you have to destroy all 4. Oh, I forgot to screenshot the fuck. Ah, oh, fuck, I missed it. But it's in the VOD, it's fine. That Randy kid is good.